Welcome to the slice of the show that tackles your questions about getting the best out of travel. We're off on the train to Tibet shortly, but first... With peak season approaching in South Africa, there's concern about the tricky new rules for anyone under 18 travelling to the country, even if they're only changing planes in Johannesburg. When both parents are travelling with the child, you'll need to carry an unabridged birth certificate showing parental details. If only the mother or father is travelling, then the other parent has to complete a consent affidavit, either through a lawyer or at a South African embassy. Eileen Rainsbury is about to travel the world's highest railway.
I am travelling by train from Xi'an in China to Tibet, and I'm concerned about the altitude.
This is one of the world's great rail journeys. Trains from Xi'an, Beijing and Chengdu run to the Tibetan capital Lhasa on the highest railway in the world, reaching 16,640 feet, which is above Western Europe's highest mountain, Mont Blanc. The train carriages have a special ventilation system that delivers air enriched with oxygen, and in addition, each passenger has access to an individual oxygen supply. I haven't yet travelled on this line, but I have taken the train to Potosí in Bolivia, which climbs almost as high. My main concern wasn't oxygen shortage, but the intense cold, so take plenty of warm clothes. Gabrielle Donovan is also going to extremes, planning an Alaskan cruise. She asks,
my ESTA application to the US has been accepted. When I filled in the online form, I ticked the in transit box. But as I will be taking an Alaskan cruise with 3 stops in the US, does this mean I need to reapply for a different type?
America's electronic system for travel authorization is basically to check your details against a range of watch lists and to establish if there's anything about you that demands a closer look. Once you have a valid ESTA number, you're cleared to apply for entry, and at your first port, the officer will clarify your plans. For subsequent US ports, you'll be regarded as a domestic passenger until you leave the US. Ian Stewart is leaving the northern winter behind and heading thousands of miles south to the Argentinian capital, Buenos Aires. But he says,
I'm not sure what currency to take.
Take a wad of fresh, clean US dollars in denominations from $10 to $100. At Buenos Aires International Airport, pay for the fast frequent bus to the city centre with a credit card. Then put away the plastic for the rest of the trip. Your hotel staff will recommend the best and safest place to change money. If you plan to explore beyond central Buenos Aires to anywhere more rural, change money before you go. Outside the big cities, the options and rates are not so favourable. Finally, Claire Sargent, who lives on the Greek island of Crete, lucky her, says,
my daughter is being sent on a business trip to Arizona, visiting 5 different locations across the state in the course of a week. Will it be safe for a woman travelling alone?
What a great opportunity to explore the Grand Canyon state. The biggest danger will be simple road safety, and I'm sure she'll be careful and drive defensively. My only other observation, she'll be travelling through a wonderful state and might want to share the journey through Arizona with a friend or a parent. Global Guru is the element of the travel show that aims to help with every aspect of your journey. So just email the travel show at bbc.com and I'll do my very best to find you an answer. From me, Simon Calder, the Global Guru, bye for now and see you next time. Later on the travel show with me, Simon Calder, combating altitude on the world's highest train ride and how to handle cash in Argentina.